Hey there, everyone. This is Teacher Rachel, and you're watching Empowerment Technology Lesson 1. Gaano na nga ba ka-high-tech ang mundo ngayon? Sa bilyon-bilyong tao sa mundo, ilan na nga lang ba ang hindi pa naaabot ng technology? At sigurado ko na lahat kayong nanonood ngayon ay bahagi na din ng digital age. Mga naabot na din ng teknolohiya dahil kung hindi, paano mo naman ito mapapanood, di ba? Sure din ako na nagawa mo ding tumawag gamit ang mobile phone mo. Minsan pa nga magre-rent ka sa computer shop para mag-browse and gather information about something you wanted to know. O di kaya ay manood ng K-pop idol mo, or ng K-drama na favorite mo, or ng favorite vlogger mo. At ang matindi sa lahat, ang paglalaro mo ng favorite online games mo, like Mobile Legends. Alam mo ba na ang lahat ng ito ay dahil sa Information and Communication Technology, or mas kilala sa tawag na ICT. Well, ano nga ba itong ICT? According to TechTarget, ang ICT ay sinasabing walang eksaktong definition. Generally, ito ay tumutukoy sa lahat ng devices, network component, application and systems na nagfa-facilitate ng interaction with the digital world. Katulad ng cellphone mo, ng computer, ng internet server, satellites, and the like. Semenov 2005 pointed out that ICT has invaded and transformed many aspects of our lives, to the extent that we live in an environment that is dominated by technology, which itself is consumer-driven. At aminin man natin sa hindi, it makes our work and communication easier and faster. And to give more information about ICT, it means acquiring 21st century skills that we need so we can keep up with this vast changing world brought by the digital age. To fully understand this topic, let us talk first with some terms that you may encounter on our discussion today. One is web page. Ang web page ay literal na page ng isang website. Let's have this simple website ng ating school, Bataan National High School, Senior High School. Ang interface na ito ay isang example ng web page. If I click the About button right here, it will route me to another web page or yan. Iyan ang tinatawag na hypertext markup language or mas kilala sa tawag na HTML. The reason why ganyan ka-colorful ang web page dahil na-interpret na ng browser mo ang mga code na yan. So, magpasalamat tayo sa mga browsers like Google, Safari, Echo Asia, Edge, Mozilla Fox, and etc. Ang galing, di ba? Let us now move on to websites. Websites composed of interlinked web pages that shares a single domain name. Ang mga websites, web pages, information, videos, photos, documents, etc., which are known to be web sources, ika nga, ay nakakastore lahat sa tinatawag nating World Wide Web. Think of it this way. Para siyang isang malaking virtual system type na library kung saan natin naa-access ang iba't ibang klase ng information. And we are indeed lucky to access it for free because internet serves as our information superhighway because it allows us to reach the World Wide Web. By the way, meet the legendary man behind the World Wide Web, Tim Berners-Lee. You're the monster. So, these are the versions of web. Ano bang pinagkaiba ng tatlong ito? For the Web 1.0, ito ang pinakaunang web page kung saan literal na read-only web dahil static lang siya. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwedeng maglagay ng comment, hindi mo pwedeng ma-edit, hindi ka rin pwedeng mag-create ng account, at mababago lang ang content ng webpage kapag binago mismo ng developer or administrator. Madalas, ang mga website na static ay yung mga informational. Literal na magbabasa lang ang mga user, like you, at pare-pareho lang kayo na nakikitang format ng webpage. So again, Web 1.0, users just consult web pages and for the most part, do not participate in generating content. The next version of web is Web 2.0. Ang Web 2.0 naman ay evolution ng Web 1.0. It is also known as dynamic web page. Pag sinabing dynamic, it also allows users to create content and interact with sites and with each other. Also, the user can see website differently from others. Paano naman yon? For example, ang FB account, pareho tayong nakaka-access sa FB or Facebook, pero hindi naka-login. Pero dahil naka-login ka sa account mo, iba ang laman ng newsfeed mo sa newsfeed ko. Pero we are both connected in Facebook and we can both access, like, share, and comment sa pages or profile na meron dito. Well, as you guys notice, websites that we visit today are mostly 2.0. Instagram, Pinterest, blogs, SlideShare, YouTube, etc. So, bukod sa websites differently from others, other features of Web 2.0 are as follows. One is taxonomy. When we say taxonomy, it allows users to categorize and classify or arrange information using pre-chosen keywords like this. Ayan. So this is also referred as hashtag. At minsan pa nga, ito yung ginagamit na metric para malaman ang trending today. Well, ang ilan sa mga kilalang gumagamit ng tags ay ang social networking sites such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, at YouTube. Another feature of a Web 2.0 is a rich user interface. The content is dynamic and is responsive to users' input. Ibig sabihin dito, pwede kang mag-edit ng content doon sa websites. Pero some sites requires you to create an account para magkaroon ka ng full access. Example ng rich user interface ay ang Wikipedia. So you can click that anyone can edit link, and it will route you para makapag-sign up ka and makapag-edit anonymously. The next user is the user participation. Feature rather. So another feature is user participation. The owner of the website allows the reader to post their comments, participate in reviews, and evaluate a specific product. Examples are Shopee, Facebook, Lazada, and the like. Okay, next na feature naman natin ay ang long tail. So, services are offered on demand rather than on a one-time purchase. So, you'll be required to subscribe bago ka maka-access dun sa site nila. Example is the CourseHero.com. So, this site offers online material resources that is helpful for both students and educators like us. So, kailangan mo mag-select ng plan. Another example is Netflix. Ayan. So, ano nga bang pinagkaiba nito sa software as a service na feature? So, yan na yung next feature natin. And on this part, you do a one-time purchase sa software na kailangan mo. Hindi mo na kailangang mag-subscribe monthly just to use the software. For example, you buy a Microsoft Office and magagamit mo siya lifetime. Kaya siya sinasabing mas cheaper compared to a long tail feature. And last but not the least, mass participation. Because as you all know, we can reach almost anyone in the world in just one click. Billions of people were already in a social media site, which makes it easier to get more information about their personality, country, and culture. So the next version of web is the Web 3.0, or also known as Semantic Web. According to Technopedia, there is no concrete definition of Web 3.0, and that the technology that brings us there is not even matured yet. At para maintindihan natin lahat yung Web 3.0, let us have an example here. Ayan. So, Web 2.0 na version, users can interact with websites that can have predetermined behaviors according to the input of users. So, pansinin nyo pag nagsa-search kayo sa Google, makikita nyo yung mga keywords kagaya nung nasa video. Kaya siya lumalabas kasi yan yung top keywords ng mga users sa search engine. However, that search is only for keywords. Hindi naintindihan ng Web 2.0 kung ano yung pinaka-concept ng sinesearch mo. Kaya nga madalas, ang lumalabas na result ay mga popular recommendation ng browser na ginagamit mo. So, for example, if the user searches for Azubic Safari and you use only the word Safari, dahil hindi natin matandaan kung saan lugar siya makikita, ang lalabas na result ay puro Safari ng Apple browser. And not exactly the Zubik Safari, because Apple Safari is the most popular search result. However, the idea of having Web 3.0 is that makukuha niya ang pinaka-context from the user, and from there, it will provide the user with the most useful information about the Zubik Safari, such as what it is, what can be seen there, where to find it, and even arrange it for you based on your data preference. So, yun yung ating Web 3.0. Pero hindi pa siya matured. So, hindi pa talaga siya nagagamit. Ano naman kaya ang trends ngayon sa ICT? One is convergence. Ito yung pag-evolve ng isang bagay in a distinct way na kung saan mas kapaki-pakinabang at portable sa mga user. Example ng convergence ay ang mga smartphones. Pinagsama ang feature na meron sa digital camera, radio, music player, functionality ng telepono, at desktop, then minsan pa nga may pa-TV pa eh. Number two is social media. Ayan. So, it is a website, application, or online channel that enables web users to create, co-create, discuss, modify, and exchange user-generated content. May anim na klase ng social media. Ayan. Unang-una ay ang social networks. Ito yung mga sites that allow you to connect with other people with the same interest and background. Siyempre, number one sa Pilipinas ay ang Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the like. Pangalawa ay ang bookmarking sites na tinatawag. Ito naman ay klase ng site that allows you para i-store at i-manage ang links from different websites and resources. So, pwede kang mag-create ng account and mag-store and mag-share ng photos and videos sa website na to. Madalas na nag-a-access sa bookmarking sites ay yung mga taong nag-gather ng ideas or magagandang clip arts or animation. Isa sa mga popular bookmarking site ay ang Pinterest, Tumblr, at StumbleUpon. Third is social news. Dito pwedeng mag-post ang user ng sarili nilang news items or links to other news sources. So let's say may blog ka sa news blog. You can promote that social news like Reddit and Dig. Fourth is media sharing. Ito naman yung mga sites na pwede kang mag-share ng photos, music, and videos. Ayan. So we have Spotify, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Instagram, and the like. So microblogging is another type which focuses naman sa mga short updates from the user. Example is Twitter. Personal mostly, they created a thread in tweeting their sentiments kasi limited lang siya, unlike Facebook. Last is the blogs and forums. Dito pwede ka mag-post ng content mo. You can use WordPress, Tumblr, and Blogger. So, i-summarize natin yung anim na types ng social media. Number one, social networks. Second, bookmarking sites. Third is social news. Fourth is media sharing. Fifth is microblogging. And last is blogs and forums. Pangatlong trends naman ng ICT ay ang mobile technologies. Imagine how the rise of the mobile phones increases in just a blink of an eye. Sobrang laki ng competition in this industry, which is an advantage to us, customer, because we have so many options in front of us. Mapamahal man, mapamura, they are totally available everywhere. Currently in the Philippines, our fastest mobile network is 5G. Yan. Na minsan pa nga hindi mo maramdaman na 5G na pala yun. Kasi mahina talaga yung signal sa Pilipinas. So anyway, familiar na ba kayo dito? Of course, familiar kayo dyan, no? Ito ang operation system ng mga Apple devices, including your iPhone, kung naka-iPhone ka man. And then, we have Android na dinevelop ni Google. So, ang latest natin dyan is yung Android 11 for all the Android devices. So, next is BlackBerry OS. So, of course, that's for BlackBerry devices. Then we have Symbian OS. This is the first OS for Nokia devices. And of course, ayan, pinaka-last natin na OS, ang Web OS. This one is originally used for smartphones dati. Pero ngayon, ginagamit na siya sa mga smart TVs. And for the last trend is assistive device or assistive media. This is a non-profit service na ginawa para tulungan ang may mga visual and reading impairments. They have spoken word recordings na pwede nilang i-play at pakinggan. So, that's it. I hope you guys learned something today. Thank you for listening and watching, guys. Again, I am Mom or Teacher Rachel. Goodbye.